we absolutely have to talk about something. And you know, I've been holding off. I saw this quite a few days ago and I wasn't even going to say anything about it until we heard more. But I keep seeing it pop up in my feed, and each time it does, I'm just like, I need to share my thoughts with you guys. So you guys know I definitely keep the channel positive, but I also be truthful when I don't like something, and I will let you guys know because I do think that's important as well. So in this case, there has been some leaks for two different things, and I am just like, what is this? And I want to know your guys' thoughts. I've been seeing a lot of thoughts on Twitter, and from what I've seen on Twitter, everyone kind of feels how I feel, but I'm curious how the YouTube side of things feels because sometimes it's totally different, but I really am quite curious. So on October 3rd, there was a tweet from The Sims Nostalgia, and it says here, wait, is this real? And turns out it is real. There's a whole video and everything that leaked, so we're gonna look at these photos together. You can see this is like the main photo, not really what the game's gonna look like. If you guys are so confused on what even is this, we did find out with this whole Sims Labs thing that there was gonna be something called Town Stories. Maybe you hadn't heard of it. I really hadn't talked about it on the channel. There's a video on YouTube. I didn't even watch it. I just saw screenshots of it. It was like people from EA were on stage, time frames for things like roadmaps and stuff like that, and Town Stories was listed, or The Sims Stories or something like that. And we didn't know what that meant. And it's this. It's a new mobile game. So The Sims has discontinued The Sims Mobile. We have The Sims Free Play and The Sims Mobile. The Sims Mobile supposedly will not be getting any more updates or anything like that. So with that, they come out with a new mobile game where they will be releasing updates, and they will be releasing DLC that you have to pay for, kind of DLC, yeah, basically. You know, you gotta pay money in the app to purchase things. I'm sure you guys know the whole dealio with like app games. So this is their new app game. I will say, the whole promotion photo is cute, but I'm not impressed with how this actually looks. Maybe I'll like it, but right now I'm just like, this is what they're putting their time into? We already have Free Play and The Sims Mobile. Why do we need this? You know, we found out that we are not getting The Sims 5, at least not anytime soon. It's not being worked on. And they're just continuing The Sims 4, so that bummed a lot of people out. Some people are okay with it. I was really hoping for a Sims 5. No, that's not happening. And then Project Rene, we're gonna go into that later. Let's just focus on this. So we have this photo here. I'm just thinking to myself, how does this differ from The Sims Mobile, and why? I don't know. And you can see, like, it's the whole, like, see, this is gonna be, I think it's this one is gonna be money you're gonna have to actually buy, with your real money, of course. And then I think anyways. But usually one is like one you earn in game, and then the other one you have to purchase. You can see like we're crafting items here, and some of these items look like items in The Sims 4, like this yoga mat and this cooler. And then there's this photo here. Apparently this is stories. There's gonna be more of a story, I guess, which I am for that, but not really in a mobile game. Like, where's the spin-off games? You know, in The Sims 2, we had Castaway Stories, Life Stories, Pet Stories. I want that. Not this. This is not how I want like a Sims Stories game. I don't understand. Genuinely, I'm sorry. I don't get it. I feel like a stories type of game on the computer would sell so much better. Well, they could do it for console as well. I just don't get this. So yeah, like Bella needs us. So we're helping Bella manage your community. So this is what I saw on Twitter originally. Then the Sims community, I'm sure you guys are familiar with the Sims community. Simscommunity.info is the website. Well, there's also a YouTube channel, and they have released an actual video of this. Like, it got leaked, I don't know by who, but here's the video, and we're gonna watch it together. I don't think I'm gonna watch the whole thing. We'll skim through some stuff. I've already seen it. It's almost 8 minutes long, and I'm so confused. I don't know. It does actually say, is that who the footage is by? Like, isn't this a leak? So didn't that, I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea how or why this leaked or what. It just kind of came out of nowhere. Changing your appearance is really weird. Also, you can just head into like create a sim or whatever and change to a girl or a guy or anything at any point in time. Some stuff is not in English, but basically, see, there's a story happening here. Fed up with Sim Valleys. You leave the city behind for a new life in cozy small town Plumbrook. So we're getting all these new worlds, and then here's Bob and Bella. And you've brought Bob and Bella, your college roommates, along. See, I like this story concept, but I don't want this in a mobile game at all. And I just don't like, I'm not a fan of how it looks, I'm gonna be honest. A lot of people have been saying, like, if you're gonna bring back another mobile game, why didn't you just bring back, like, the Facebook game? I don't know if you guys remember the Sims Facebook game. That shit was poppin'. I loved that so much. Okay, so it says you've landed smack dab in a treasure trove of odd residents and their bizarre adventures. How your adventures together what did that say? It's all up to you. Okay. I mean, like, I like the concept, but then I'm just like, this should have been a stories game on the computer and console. Whoa, this is your place. I mean, it might be more engaging than The Sims Mobile in terms of story, but the graphics, I don't know. And like the way you can build in it, I'm not a fan of either. So let's get started with a new house. I just feel like it's such a copycat of The Sims Mobile and I don't understand. But, you know, with EA, it's probably a money thing because mobile games make bank because it's just tempting to spend money in them. Yeah. Because you start playing and then like, you know, you want to get further faster and unlock this and that. So yeah, then we can go and help Bella. Your pad is cozy. I mean, there's essences. I guess I'm just like, my question is why they're putting their time towards this. Like, it almost feels like they're trying to turn the Sims franchise into something else. Does anyone else get that vibe? Because that's what I'm feeling like lately. Like, you know, they chose to not do a Sims 5. Of course, usually there's a 5-year gap in between each one, like Sims 1, 2, 3, and 4. But this time around, it's been 10 years now. And so it's been very confusing for a lot of people because they didn't follow the same pattern. Then they tell us that they don't want to do a Sims 5 because they don't want players to feel like they're starting over. Some people agree with that and some people don't. I talked about it already and a lot of you guys actually seem to feel how I feel. So that was good to know because personally, I don't feel like it's starting over. I feel like you'll still have The Sims 4. And if they don't leave it off broken, then I feel like it's actually great because you don't have to deal with your mods breaking anymore. You don't have to you know what I mean? It actually would be quite peaceful to play The Sims 4. Imagine like never having to really update your mods again, you know, and just being able to download some new mods that people come out with, some CC, and that's it. You're good, you know. And they are coming out with a lot of fixes now, so they're kind of leaning towards, you know, making The Sims 4 more stable and work correctly. And you would think that means they're wrapping it up, but no, they've confirmed that it's not, and they're going to continue on. And I just don't know how the game is going to be stable with like over 100 DLCs. I just don't get that. Like, it's too much. Like, there's already too many DLCs, too many expansion packs, all that. So yeah, there's going to be many, many more expansion packs. I mean, we just had a survey for what was it? Like 9 different expansion pack ideas. And it's like, who knows how many of those we'll get, you know? We might get 5 of them. And it's like, I don't really know what their plan is here, but I'm not mad that they're continuing The Sims 4. I'm confused on their direction. It seems like, okay, now they want to branch into other things. So Project Rene, which is a placeholder name, but now we know that's not The Sims 5, which a lot of us had a feeling, you know, we've been calling it The Sims 5, but I definitely was like, okay, like it doesn't seem like it's going to be Sims 5 because it's going to be going alongside The Sims 4 and it's going to be available on even mobile. And so it just didn't make sense. It seemed like it was going to be something different, but it did, of course, they did clarify it is going to be the next life sim game, but just not in the sense of like the next generation of the original Sims. And yeah, so it seems like they're trying to branch out to other things, right? They're trying to make these new titles. And I don't really get why. It just seems like their focus is drifting into things that maybe it shouldn't. And I feel like we've already run into issues where a lot of people feel like The Sims 4 is like not The Sims anymore. Like it's lost its spark. So many people feel like that. And, you know, a lot of people still say The Sims 2 is the best one. You know, it just felt like The Sims and it just kind of has like been drifting slowly and slowly away from that. I agree and disagree with that. Like I feel like that in some ways, then in other ways, The Sims 4 still feels like my cozy sim game to me. I kind of half and half because it definitely doesn't have that feeling The Sims 2 has for sure. I really miss when it was Maxis doing everything and I just feel like things were better in those days. And then when EA like fully took over, that's when things kind of just went downhill. And yeah, I feel like it continues to go downhill. So I'm nervous. I don't get this. I mean, if you don't have a computer sure this might make you excited, but I just feel like it's way too similar to The Sims Mobile. I feel like they could have just continued doing updates for The Sims Mobile. Like, you know, it's quest-based, just like The Sims Mobile. I'm just not seeing anything exciting here. And then we see items that are from The Sims 4, just like we did with The Sims Mobile, like different furniture items. So yeah, like even this couch is from The Sims 4. And I don't know, you guys, like, what do you guys think? Comment down below. So there is everything about town stories, and then we have some stuff to talk about with Project Rene. We have this tweet here from Like Life Sim. This was also quite a few days ago. It was actually September 29th. And you know, we gotta cover this. So it says leaks. The new screenshots for The Sims Project Rene have been published, which is not 5. This time it is The Sims Project Rene for mobile. So this is Project Rene, you're going to be able to play on everything pretty much, but this is the mobile version. But I believe, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's basically going to look the same on your computer, because you can basically, they have told us, if you're playing on your computer and you have to leave your computer, you can just put your game right onto your phone, the same save, and just like go and do stuff and continue playing. That part is pretty cool, but it leads me to believe the graphics will pretty much be the same no matter what you're playing on. So, because it's all connected. And you know, people would make the joke that they can go to the bathroom, sit on the toilet, and continue playing. So I think that's pretty funny. But anyways, here's the photos. We're not going to use the word hate today. I strongly dislike this. I don't like, please tell me this is not how it's going to look on the computer. And I think it's going to, maybe just like a little cleaner, but it's the same game that can be played on everything. You know, if you have a save on your computer, you could play it on your phone. So I'm just like, is this really what it's going to look like? I don't know. I just don't know how to feel about this at all. We have a Sim bio here though. Like, she's cute, but I don't think I like these graphics. I don't know. This one looks better, and then this looks terrible. Like, yeah, if this is what we're to expect. Again, like, this is not as bad, but again, it also just looks, well, it looks worse than The Sims 4. I was going to say it looks very much like The Sims 4, but no, it looks even more, they look like a clay figurine. That is what they look like. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what they look like. By the way, this says, as a poet and artist, they're always on the lookout for inspiration. A bit of an introvert, they can often be found at the cafe with their nose in a book. This one says, a curious student, new in town, captivated by the city's vibrant culture. Armed with a positive attitude and a fresh notebook, they're excited to meet new people and make some lasting memories. This one here, this looks terrible. No. And then we have to-dos. So it's like quest type of, I don't like that either. Find something to eat. Wish at the fountain. No. This is what they are not doing The Sims 5 for? I don't understand. I'm sorry. Like I said, I was trying to keep my hopes up about this, but now I'm very nervous about Project Rene. Then we have more pictures here. So we have this one, make a wish, gaze at the fountain, read a plaque. I don't like how this is all laid out at all. And everything is very jaggedy. Like, what's up with that? I mean, it's alpha, but like, like, oh my God, I don't know. This is cool. Like, you can work with her. She's at a cafe shift, but I don't know. It's not giving for me. Okay, buy a new outfit. I mean, I don't know. I want more photos why are you doubled? I want more photos to leak of like it on PC and see if it looks any better. And then this is the last photo. Again, like I don't know, I'm not vibing with this, you guys. I'm supposed to get this exciting feeling, you know, when you see a new Sims game and it's not happening. Same with that mobile game, it's not happening. So you guys, I want you to leave your thoughts down below. What do you think about all this? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Are you iffy about it? I'm like I said, I don't want to use the word hate. I just really dislike what I'm seeing, and it sucks because I felt like this had potential. Like the photos we saw way back from EA themselves, they shared like some early stuff. I was liking how it looked. The graphics look nice, and I think that was from the PC though. So I'm like, does it just look like shit on mobile? I want to know. So I don't know though. Even if like it looks better on the computer, I don't know if I like this concept. Like what is this? Like this money up here? Like, oh, I don't know. Level 1? What do you mean level 1? Well, I want like guys, I think I just really want another traditional Sims game, and they're trying to just like branch out to all these other things, which, okay, cool. But like, can we can we do something else instead? Can we do like I was saying earlier, bring back like the stories, like life stories, pet stories, all that, Castaway stories? Some people don't even have access to those and they can't play them, and they've watched Let's Plays on them and they want, something like that for The Sims 4, and I think it would be so fun. But yeah, they're definitely going in a totally different direction. But with that, you guys, I guess a positive note is next month, the Cozy Bundle is coming out on the Nintendo Switch for My Sims. So that's fun. So yeah, I mean, hey, at least that's happening. But with that, you guys, I'm going to wrap this up here. Leave all your thoughts down below. Of course, keep it respectful, but you can voice your opinions, you can express your disappointment. That is completely okay. And with that, I'm going to wrap this up here. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.